Hello YouTubers, RogueMonkeyJr here, and today it has been officially 6 months since Loba launched, and we're going to be taking a look at her once again. But before we start off the video, if you enjoy it, hitting the like button really helps out the channel, and you can even maybe consider subscribing. But without further ado, let's jump straight into this. So Loba is the uncontested queen of sass and thick ass, and since the release of her on May 12th, along with Season 5 of Apex Legends, she has seen quite a few buffs. So I wanted to cover and talk a little bit about Loba because I made a Loba worth a buy video back then, and I think that it needs to be updated because Loba is no longer the same character as she was back then. In fact, I could even safely say that she is currently my second most used character after Lifeline, and that I would easily consider buying her over a lot of the other legends that are available to unlock in Apex Legends. So to do a quick refresh, her abilities are as follows. Eye for Quality is her passive. She can see gold and purple tier loot through walls, loot bins, or whatever it is. So this hasn't changed since she launched. I think they might have increased the range a little bit, but I'm not entirely sure. I still find this ability incredibly useful, especially when you're dropping into a hot spot, so you can see where you should go first. If you see purple armor somewhere, it can be really useful and can save you from a lot of deaths early match. Her tactical ability is called Burglar's Best Friend, and this is her teleportation bracelet that is located on her left wrist. You throw this and you teleport to the location where you get the bracelet to land. It still has a 29-second cooldown. It hasn't changed much at all. Now, where she has gotten the biggest buffs is with her ultimate, which is called Black Market Boutique. So you put this down and it basically shows you all the items in the vicinity at about 113 meter radius, which is much bigger than it was when she launched. You get this ult every 90 seconds, so that is an incredibly fast charging ult. You start off with a 50% ult charge, making it so you only need another 45 seconds before you can use it for the first time. And with Season 7, they buffed her ultimate further, allowing you to pick up as much ammo as you want without it counting towards the 2 items you're allowed to take from the Black Market Boutique. Now, the Black Market Boutique can be destroyed by either shooting it, punching it, or you can collapse it yourself. You can steal items from the vault if you're playing Loba when you're on World's Edge, and it can also block doors. Not a lot of people know that, but it can block doors. And with this most recent buff that she got to her Black Market Boutique, Loba is an incredibly powerful character, and I absolutely love playing her. I've been playing her a lot. I played Horizon a lot when Season 7 launched, and then I just went straight back to Loba. She is so much fun to play with that boutique and her teleportation bracelet, albeit her teleportation bracelet could use a little tweaking in my opinion. The animation of her putting the bracelet back on her wrist after landing or teleporting wherever she threw it could be a little bit shorter, because you get a super long delay between the time that you actually land and you are able to shoot, which kind of makes it hard to push with her bracelet, especially if the enemy team hears you throwing that bracelet. They're gonna know exactly where to look, and then if they are looking directly at you when you land, it's safe to say you're pretty much screwed. So I think that could be reduced a little bit, seeing as all the other characters that have movement-based abilities, such as, you know, Pathfinder, Horizon, they pretty much don't really have movement impeding animations when coming out of those abilities. So Horizon, she just throws down her gravity lift and that's it. Pathfinder has his grappling hook, and then again when landing from that, unless he's landing from super high, doesn't really have an animation that prevents him from shooting for a certain amount of time. Octane, the jump pad, he just throws it, albeit that's his ultimate. But yeah, I think that could use a little bit of tweaking, and also I find the cooldown is a little bit long, so it's 29 seconds. I know it's an incredibly useful ability, but looking at Horizon, I mean, her gravity lift is pretty damn useful in Olympus, and it's only a 15-second cooldown, so maybe reducing the cooldown a little bit could help Loba out. Now, where she really shines is her Black Market Boutique. So as I said earlier, now you can loot as much ammo as you want from the Black Market Boutique without it counting towards your 2 items that you're allowed to take. So this can get you out of so many bad situations when you're getting pushed, you're running out of ammo. You have the black market boutique, just throw it down, grab all the ammo you need if there's some around, and seeing as the radius is so much bigger than it was before, situations in which you wouldn't find the ammo you need in that black market boutique are pretty rare. And even if the type of ammo you don't need is in there, hell, there might be another weapon that uses another ammo type that you can pick up, and you know, you can just fill up on the ammo for that specific weapon type. So it makes it incredibly useful in, you know, when you're in a bad situation, you can quickly swap weapons and not have to worry about, you know, not having enough ammo to run that weapon. You can just pick up as much ammo as you want, and having that black market boutique available so early in the game, somewhere like Bonsai Plaza for example, and you're landing on the roof and you got into a quick firefight in the beginning, now you're looking for either armor or meds or something like that, you can put your black market boutique down and literally it gives you a radius around all of Bonsai Plaza, which generally speaking has a lot of loot. So chances are you're either going to find a shield battery there or even a purple armor that people haven't gotten to yet. So it allows you to take loot from spots where people haven't been yet and might give you the edge in winning that firefight with that team, provided that you get the purple armor before them or whatever you think would give you an edge in that firefight. And as I mentioned earlier, her passive is called Eye for Quality. It hasn't changed at all, albeit maybe they tweaked the range a little bit, but I still find its useful ability no matter what. It shows you where you should go for, you know, the good quality loot. I find it really useful for finding purple armor early on in the game when you're dropping hot, and it's just a pretty decent passive to have all around. So with all that being said, I would have to say Loba is probably one of the better characters you can unlock depending on what your playstyle is. Sure, it does take a little bit of time to get used to when to use your tactical ability and when to use your black market boutique, albeit you get it so often it doesn't really matter, but she can be definitely very helpful in team fights and providing resources when your team is in dire need of anything like meds or ammo. She can come in really clutch. And something you can also do, which is a quick tip, when you drop hot, you get your ultimate ability 45 seconds after landing. What you can do, if you have like a big backpack or anything, you can literally just empty out your inventory, pick up all the ammo, put it in your bag, and then just drop it on the ground so that the other teams end up either running out of ammo or can't find the ammo they need. So that's just a little tip for you guys to maybe use just to come out of more firefights alive and maybe win you some more games. So I would definitely say Loba is worth the purchase if you kind of adhere to her type of playstyle where she can be aggressive and at the same time she can be very useful in a defensive situation with her black market boutique when you and your teammates are in a little bit of a pickle. So that's it for today's video. Talking about Loba 6 months after she has launched. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think of Loba, if you have unlocked her yet, if this video maybe pushed you to choose Loba over another character, and hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, thank you very much for watching, I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.